Futuro Nativo was born to be a bridge between the Western world and indigenous culture so that we can learn from each other. And that really came from my own experiences of living with indigenous culture and living with indigenous communities and what that taught me and what I learned. And through my experience as well with different medicines, it allowed me to realize how connected we are with nature and how disconnected I was with nature. And so the original projects of Futuro Nativo were born just out of this idea of like, oh, I really want to support, I really want to help these communities that really embody a community and what I was looking for at the time, and really embody how it is to live in balance with nature and how can I support them, how can I be of service to them. And so when we're talking about the projects of Futuro Nativo, yes, we're supporting solar power, or we're supporting a cultural space to be built, or we're supporting reforestation. What we're really doing, and what is really at the root of that, is we're creating relationships between ourselves and these communities so that we can come together and really serve the earth, serve nature. So the projects that we focus on are centered around conservation and reforestation, on education, community and infrastructure, and on arts and textiles. And the reason for that is because they're all fundamental parts of an indigenous community. And so through my experiences living with these communities, that's what came up as the projects that they wanted to be supported in. And so it's important to note that any project that we support is coming from the community themselves. It's not a project that Futuro Nativo has proposed. And so that means that the project has longevity. It means that the community themselves own the project. We are providing the financial support in order for that to be realized, and we're maintaining this relationship with them. So anybody who's funding these projects is really connecting with them in a deep way. So right now Futuro Nativo is supporting projects within Brazil, Peru, in the Amazon, and in Costa Rica. So we work with the Puyanawa, the Hunikuin, the Yawanawa in Brazil, and we work with the Shipibo in Peru. And in Costa Rica we work with the Buruca, the Chorotega, the Noe, and the Bribri. And in total we have over 20 projects, and they keep changing, and we keep receiving more projects, and we keep completing projects. And the best way in order for us to support those is by receiving support from you. And the best way for us to receive support from you is either through traditional funding and donations, or it could be your time, or your skills, or your advice, or your volunteering. So there's lots of ways that you can contribute to these projects without it being a financial resource. Financial resources, of course, are a big part of making these projects happen. And so we have many different channels for that. We operate under a 501c3 in the US, which means that all of our donations are tax deductible. We also accept cryptocurrency and have projects around NFTs and in that space. And then we also have like traditional funding through individuals and through businesses, and that can come in as a monthly donation or just a one-off donation. So I just want to say how deeply grateful we are for all of the donations, whether that be of time or financial donations that we receive. It means so much to the project and to the organization and the projects that we support and the families that we support. And so I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who is behind us and behind the cause and behind the vision. Thank you so much.